everyone, this is Indigo, and we're at San Diego Comic-Con 2018. I am here with David Zuckman from Obscure Reference Games.
Yep.
And we just actually got to play your game, Overlords of Infamy. I had a ton of fun. I just barely lost by 1 point, but let's not lament on my loss, but instead talk about the game a little bit. So
yeah, think about the journey rather than the destination.
Exactly. Right? So tell me a little bit about the game. You are the owner. What are you? What's your status?
I'm the lead designer and one of the owning partners of Obscure Reference Games. We spent quite a bit of time on Overlords of Infamy, and we're working on an expansion for it now, but which we're really excited about. But the nitty-gritty of the game, you're an evil overlord trying to make everyone as miserable as possible by doing silly things like blanketing the region in glitter or throttling internet speeds to 56K, who refill fire extinguishers with gasoline. Was that you?
That was me.
That one's a good one too. So as you're doing this, there's an adventuring hero that takes note of what you're doing, starts coming after you to murder your lackeys and liberate the land that you rightfully exploited, like you do.
All right, so the game is available right now. What is the best place for people to pick it up?
Absolute best place to get it is our website, obscurereferencegames.com.
It's going to be right here.
Yeah, and I'll give your viewers a promo code.
Oh!
If they put in CONSHIP, CONSHIP, they'll get 15% off.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. So you said you're working on an expansion.
We are.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about it? Is there anything you can tell us?
Yeah, why not? Okay, so the expansion's Overlords of Infamy, Misery Loves Company.
Nice.
Thank you. It adds in 5 additional Overlords, so there's going to be 16 total. And it adds in a 6th player variant, which is a dragon that's burned down the Kingdom of Good. The adventuring hero, who I mentioned before, becomes a wandering vagabond who has to make temporary alliances with the Overlords. Changes the way that the game plays entirely, but in an intuitive way.
Okay, so just from playing it the little bit I got to, because we didn't play the full game, we played about a third of the game, just to kind of get the taste. The couple of things that I really loved is the fact that all of the meeple, basically the little minions, because you have them as different colors, you actually also have different shapes to help out with colorblind people. I loved that. Also the humor in all of the cards, because one of my cards was everyone's feet are wet, get everyone's feet wet, and
everyone's socks
slightly damp. You know, and the humor with your goals, it's, yes, you're an evil villain, but they're just really humorous, kind of just slightly just annoyances for people, except for the fire extinguisher.
Well, so there's a bit of a difference there. When you start with the knavery plots,
yes,
the basic ones, those are annoyances.
Yes.
When you get into the villainy plots, the intermediate ones, they start to get a little bit more serious, but then when you get into the domination level plots, you might be doing things like building a giant attack robot, or dividing by 0, or starting a global thermonuclear war, and the effect of that one is it ends the game, like you'd imagine.
Yeah.
Obviously.
The game's pretty simple to catch up. You've got a sheet with you that's able to kind of tell you what your basic actions are and how to play. So it's very easy to be able to, if you forget what you can do, you can easily just look at your reference sheets that you guys have created, because a lot of people make reference sheets for themselves, but you guys actually are shipping them, correct, with that?
Correct. They're part of the game, and the main reason for that is we realize there are a lot of things that you can do in this game. It's not like you're going to do all of these different things every turn. Each turn, you're probably going to stick around the same few actions, the common actions. But there's a lot of things you can do, options that you can do. So we wanted to make sure that was laid out so everybody knows what's available to them.
Awesome. Is there a specific villain that you have a slight, a closeness to your heart?
Well, everybody loves Waffles. Waffles the evil corgi. I mean, you can't go wrong.
I don't know how you're evil and a corgi at the same time, which is the difficult part.
Oh, well, it's great. You just be the pet of the adventuring hero, and then when the adventuring hero brings home a relic called the Femur of Acute Brilliance, you bite into it, and it makes you super smart and realize you hate everyone. That's Waffles' backstory. My personal overlord, the one that I used most, is Lord Aether.
Okay.
He's an insane 3,000-year-old wizard. Something about that just speaks to me. I couldn't tell you what.
I love it. I love the game. I had a ton of fun playing it. Make sure to check it out. We're going to have a link down in the description where you guys can purchase it. Make sure to use the promo code when you guys go over and purchase it. Until next time, my name is Indigo, and we'll see you later.